7 is first. Alright. That doesn't surprise me. I think somebody made a bootleg ROM where they replaced Jackie Chan with Mario. Yeah. That sounds familiar, actually. I might have seen it a while back. But... Alright, let's get to it. Damn it. That's alright. I jumped way too late there. Not how I wanted to do that, but whatever. Oh. I'm gonna have to do that if I'm gonna start over. That's alright. I don't want to die that early. I'd rather die later if I have to. You can take 2 hits and be okay, but it doesn't make it less annoying. Come on. That's fine. Oh, hi, Arcadia. Actually, is this move fine? I don't know if this is the one I want right now. There we go. Hey, Patak, thanks for the good luck. I will read chat as soon as I'm out of this auto-scroller. Yeah, those are better. It's going alright. I didn't do a whole lot today, just worked, and then took a nap. Because I wasn't planning to take a nap, but my body was like, hey, it'd be really cool if you took a nap. Okay, don't do that. Okay. But yeah, overall today was pretty chill. Work is starting to become a little less hectic, which is good. Okay. That's fine. So yeah, now I get to do whatever I want for the night. Like I jumped too early. Yeah, that's what it was. That's alright. Good save. Forgot all about that bell. I think I'll damage boost through the next one. That's not what I wanted, but whatever. We're going back to Sega after a controller break. Broken controllers are never fun. Okay, I can make one more mistake here. Good. Not as good. Excuse me. Okay, that's not gonna help. Had to take my time there. Okay, I didn't get the health drop. I don't know how. Oh, you meant a break from using one competitively. Okay. I got you now. Okay, well, I'm losing time, but whatever. Apparently most of my time save is toward the end. If I get sub 20 in this, I'll be happy. That's actually kind of the goal here. I don't know why I keep thinking I have to make that jump. I don't. Oh my god. That had to have been, like, the last couple pixels there. Still in it. Oh, by the way, I'm playing this game on actual cartridge. A little while back, I actually got the card of this game. That's okay. I could have actually... Well, hang on, there's one more. I'm pretty sure. I just wasted it on accident. That was my bad. What? Alright, this isn't good. And I don't have a special kick, or attack. So that just made this even more complicated. I tried to crouch. I don't know if there's another frog toward the end of this or not. Oh, there is. Okay, I got a health drop, which... not ideal, but whatever. Okay. Still saved a few seconds. Well, at least I have a special ability now. Got some health back, and I gave one up. Okay, nah, I didn't mean to do a standing punch, but that's okay. I hit B twice there on accident. I actually thought that kick didn't come out. I don't remember when we were talking about it, but there actually is going to be another Mega 16 next year. I don't know if I'm necessarily interested, but hey. You never know. The only Mega 16 I ever did was the 4th one. That was not a good list to be my first. Garfield. I know, JKL. Also, I missed that frog there. Oh, wait, I needed to hit him because he has the up kick. I have 6 of these regular kicks. To be fair, that list, JKL, that we did, to be fair, that was not a... There were some good games in there, but that was not a great list, I gotta be honest. There were games I liked. There were. It's just... There were also games where I'm just like, why is this in? Or why is the goal as long as it is? That was the other thing, is I felt like the list was just too long. There we go. Ah, come on. I don't remember what that screen looks like. That's not the attack I wanted. Four and 5 were the worst, you think? Oh my gosh, Jackie Chan. I might lose the run here, I don't know. I didn't do number 5, but inadvertently I contributed to Castle of Illusion being beat the game for that list. What was off? Well, I can only speak for number 4's list. I didn't do 5. But 4's list... Dragon's Fury is not a bad game, it's just really inconsistent. King Salmon, the goal was too long. The goal got changed, which is good, but the goal was just too long. And then... Indiana Jones was bad. What else was wrong with that one? Risky Woods being beat the game, but it was like game 7 or something. It was really weird. JKL had soft locks happen in Garfield. I didn't, but, you know, I don't know. Yeah, Risky Woods was... It's a good game. I like the game. It's just way too hard to be that early in the race. Sonic 3 was the last game in the list, but it wasn't beat the game or anything. I don't know if I'm actually still in it time-wise, if I can still get sub 20 here. We'll see. What else? Crusader of Senti is just a Link to the Past ripoff. It's not as fun. I don't think it's... Hang on, I just sneezed. Excuse me. I don't think it's a bad game. It's just, you know, it's one of those whatever games. Thank you for the bless you. Well, like I said, JKL, when I said Castle of Illusion would be... Well, to be fair, it's debatable if the game itself would have been good, but, full game Sonic 2, oh man. I forgot that was in 5's list. Oh my gosh, am I gonna die again? If I die again, I think it's over. Okay, it's not over, but I don't like these odds. Winning time was 4:20 and 40 to 50 minutes. That was Sonic 2. Thank you for the bless you, Patak. I think something else about 4's list is that... Oh, Desert Strike was in that list, but the goal was to beat 2 missions. And the second mission... I'm gonna take a death here, actually. The second mission was like 20 minutes or something. The first mission was, you know, around 10 minutes. That would have been an okay goal. The second one was like freaking 20 minutes, so it was like 30 minutes of Desert Strike, which is already not an easy game. I don't like this ability. I would have preferred something different here. That was good. I don't need health! Maybe I should have let him jump, because maybe the ability changes. Alright, I'm gonna get some health here. Yeah, I don't... This weapon I have, the forward roll, it's good in some parts, but not here. I don't think I'm gonna get sub 20 on this run, but I can still PB. What? There we go. I kicked first, screw you, game. On second thought, I may not even PB. I'm serious, I may not even PB. That's definitely over. Damn. I love Sonic 2, but the final boss fights are the worst. I believe it. Alright, try again. None of the goals has been as bad as Tasmania, but it was an isolated problem game in that Mega 16. Yeah, fair enough. I think that's why in that Mega 16, like, the first 5 games reach, like, a minute or whatever, is because of Sonic 2, but it's like... Sonic 2 is still defining your race, basically. There's the PB garage. Yeah. So you can use that forward ability to bypass certain sections like that. So it's got its uses, it's just, you know. That one specific instance on that last run, that's not what I wanted. I might need to turn my fan on in a little bit. It's starting to get really warm in here. Alright, that should be the last garage, by the way. That should be the last one. Because I think my... Yeah, I just heard the door shut, so... Whoever got home, they just got home. And they're home. Like, they're not going anywhere else. Surprised that jump made it. But yeah, Mega 16 number 4. Oh, how can I forget the game that ruined my race? General Chaos. I didn't learn until the day of the race that if your guys are dead, they're dead. You can't revive them. Yeah, it's not a good game. I don't think it's like a... Well, let's put it this way. I don't think it's a bad game. It's just not a good speed game. I lost 15 minutes on that game. And so y'all are just going to have to take my word for it because the comment... So the restream of that race never got highlighted because it was on Speedrun Hype TV. It never got highlighted. But I was able to at least watch the past broadcast once before it expired. And, when I had to restart General Chaos, the commentators didn't realize that that was me restarting and not starting the game. They thought that was the first time I got there. This is a bad fight. Whatever, still in it. I'll keep it. I think somebody in the chat... Yeah, I think somebody in the chat was also watching my stream, and they put in the chat, no, he had to restart. He's behind now. I'm like, it's just JKL, me, Infinite Mystery, and one other person who's doing it blind. It's like, how can that be hard to commentate? I would think that's easy enough, right? But I digress. I'm gonna take a hit on the next one, I think. There we go. But yeah, General Chaos ruined my run. I had some other poor games. Like, some of my other games weren't great, but General Chaos was the worst of it. Like, my Ultimate Kicks was bad. I should have been better at that one than I was. Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade is just a bad game in general. There's no way to be good at that one. Unless you're Retro Brando, I think is his name. I've seen his world record. It's wild. It's actually really good. I should have done the roundhouse kick as he was dropping the spike, or the icicles. Hang on, give me 1 second. There we go. Good thinking. It's fine. I don't even know if you can make that jump. I haven't seen the world record run of this in a little while. I have seen it, it's just been a while. Damn it. You had an unrecorded world record in Indiana Jones? Wow. And that's fine if you enjoyed it. I didn't, but, you know. Hey, they can't all be winners, can they? Alright. I had 1 HP to spare there, but that's okay. I think even if you made a list... Hang on 1 second. I think even if you made a list of games, that all of them that I like, I'm still gonna find one game that I didn't like as much as the others. I'm still going to. Like, even some of my favorite races I've ever done. there's still at least one game that I didn't care for as much as the others. I may have liked all the games, but again, that doesn't mean I don't find faults in the games. I think my favorite race I ever did, to even... That sucks a lot, by the way. Should I just reset? How did I miss that? Let me go do this one more time and then I'm gonna reset. It's... Well, how hard was that? How hard was that? I'm gonna turn my fan on, actually. Okay, try again. You're tearing me apart. You're tearing me apart, Jackie Chan. My fan sounds slightly louder. I don't know why. I see it, like, shaking a bit, but fans do that all the time. Maybe it's just this weird thing with, like, the heat or whatever. It's probably messing around with that. Whatever, if it becomes a problem, I'll deal with it, but it seems okay right now. Anyways, what I was trying to say before that run died. I think my favorite multi-game race I've ever done is probably Super 16 number 4. That was my first Super 16 of 2 that I've done. Well, I commentated number 9s, but yeah. Oh, come on, really? You would think, oh, but Super 16 had, or number 6, that one had Michael Jordan in it. It's like, yeah, but it also had Home Improvement and Pocky and Rocky 2, which is not a bad casual game, but it's a horrible speedrun in my opinion. It had Ghoul Patrol, yeah. That list had some bad games, but then it had Pitfall, Michael Jordan, Wario's Woods, Lion King. So there were good games in that one, but the bad games were just really bad. Super 16 number 4, there weren't really any games that I'm like, man, this is a bad game and I don't like it. There really weren't. I think Cool Spot could have been in contention for that if the goal was longer, but they cut the goal short, which was a good decision. Okay, as long as I don't die, it's okay. Okay. Those little mishaps, man. Those can get you. Okay. This game was in Big 20 number 16, but that's one of the ones I didn't do. This was, I will say, this was one of the better games of that list. I don't think it was the best, but this was one of the better ones that they picked. I would have moved this to like slot 9. I think slot 7 was too early for this game. You can't remember 16 at all? Well, you're not missing much. 16 was just the Overswarm's greatest hits list. Which, again, may not be a bad thing sometimes, but, you know, it was just, he made the list, and then he won his own race. Remember, we had discussion about this being early or late. I think slot 9, right before Adventure Island 3, would have been good for this, but I think slot 7 was a bit too early. To be fair, I would have reordered that entire list, I think. I think Gyromite first was still a good call. I probably would have put Joust... Well, I would have changed the Joust goal, but that's besides the point. Yeah. Yeah, 16 was just... Yeah, not a good list. I think 18 was better. It was. But, there were a handful of other things about 18 that I didn't like. Oh, now I remember the list. Okay, I may not be able to bypass this second guy. Or, I'm sorry, the second Icicle guy. I may not be able to bypass him with the kick. Yeah, 16 had Dragon Warrior Randomizer when the vanilla game was never in. I don't like this ability, man. Why did I pick this up? You were so against the goal changes. Is that only hitting him once? Yeah, I'm gonna start over. I probably don't need to, but... Oh, well, hang on. Yeah, what else? What else about 16's list did I not like? You know what's ironic? 16 is the last list in Big 20 history that has had no repeat games. Every list since then has had repeats, including 18. I'm counting that. That's a repeat. I guess he won that one. Yeah. They kind of fixed that with Joust. But to be fair, I'm of the camp that I don't even think Joust should have been... I don't know why the goal for Joust was 100,000 points initially. You know what I mean? It's funny. I actually think, in hindsight, I think they made 18's list too easy. Like, there were a handful of games that were tough, but, like, generally speaking, 18's list, I feel like they kind of... Some goals were just too easy. You know, it's funny. I'm sitting here criticizing Joust, but I did just get, a solid time on 50k and 100k points. I did just recently do that, so that's the irony there. Yeah, there was... Dude, I am not good at this game. Oh, dude. I forget how this game works. This game is like Swordmaster, where just pressing reset is not enough. You have to turn it off and on to... Yeah, I get your point. I get your point. I'm not, like... Well, to be fair, difficulty is actually one of the last things I think about for a list. Because I care more about if a list is fun and good quality, instead of, is it hard or is it easy? That's still important, but, you know. Caution, Jackie Chan is too powerful to be reset. True. God, could you imagine if this was a Chuck Norris game? Dude, the memes that would spawn from this. I'm gonna actually dodge him, because I'm only at 3 HP right now. Alright. The last list free, 21. Yeah, well, I will say, I think 21's list was a little bit on the easier side. A little bit. I don't think it's the easiest list that there's ever been, but, yeah. You know what list I would call the easiest one? I'm serious. You want to know what the easiest Big 20 list I think there is? It's either 1, just because all the games are popular games, so everybody's played them. But let's say you've never played NES. Let's say you've never played NES. The easiest list, I think, is 14. I got a podium placement on that one. Master 8. The last one took some work. I've never done a Master System race. I'm not super into the Master System. There's a handful of games I like on it, but I mean, I grew up with Nintendo. That's how I was. I grew up with Nintendo. So this is an interesting, I guess, counter argument. Hang on. Let me do this first. So, Kickmaster, there's infinite continues, at least. It is a hard game, but I think because I've played it so much, I find it easy. Or easier than most. Indiana Jones is just... The reason that game is hard is because it's bad. And then Demon Sword is mostly RNG. If you get super good luck, the game becomes a lot easier. But it's reliant on luck. Those are my counter arguments, is Kickmaster, there's infinite continues, plus I don't know, I put a lot of work into that one. For my standards, at least. And then Demon Sword becomes easier with luck. Oh, you know what game you should have brought up? Street Fighter 2010. Okay, but here's the other counter argument. Another one. You had easy games like Lethal Weapon, Pictionary, Indie Heat, Magic Darts. That one's pretty easy. It's short, but it's easy. What else? Yeah, there were a good number. NES Open Tournament Golf is easy to complete, not easy to do fast. I'll say that. Not an easy game to do fast, but it's easy to complete. It's funny how well 14's list aged compared to the like now that we've had lists that have divided the Big 20 community over if it's good or bad. 14's list actually aged really well. Fair enough. To be fair, I think there's too many auto-scrollers in that game too. If that game focused less on auto-scrollers and more on just good platforming and stuff, that game might be better than Power Blade 1. Like, you can have auto-scrollers, that's not the problem. The problem is, damn it. The problem is that there were too many auto-scrollers and just made it not fun. Well, let's put it this way. When there were auto-scrollers, it wasn't fun. When there weren't auto-scrollers, the game was fun. Power Blade 1 is better, in my opinion. Are you kidding me, game? Golly, man. Are we just gonna play this all night? I will say this, if I can't get anything going on this game, I'll switch to something else. I think Rockin' Cats was also a really good game from 14. Gauntlet was surprisingly very fun. That game looks terrible, but then you play it and you're like, huh, this is fun. It's my fault. Cats! Rockin' Cats is awesome. I purposefully didn't learn that because I was expecting it to be in 14's list, and it sure was. So I learned it then, and that was one of my favorite games. To be fair, I think everybody who played in 14's list and who, like, completed it, I think Rockin' Cats was among most people's favorites. That game is just so good. Not perfect, but it's so good. I have a cartridge of it. I guess that shows my dedication to an Atlas-published game about cats that can punch things. I actually thought about going back to that game for all levels, but I don't know yet. My all levels time is not very good in that game. Oh, 16's list also had Super Sprint, which I have a cartridge of that game. That's one of the few unlicensed games I actually own. That game is just whatever. Funhouse is... I actually think Funhouse is more fun than it looks. Wario's Woods being game 18 and it was a short goal was really weird. Oh, G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. That game, I would argue, deserved a longer goal. But, you know. I didn't even real... Oh, did I hit the enemy while he was still there? Or did I hit the spikes? I don't know. But yeah, there are things about 16's list that were good, but then there's things that make me want to rip my hair out. Because it was just a... They put in 4 homebrews, 1 unlicensed, 1 randomizer. Yeah, it was just a weird list. Again, 18's list kind of fixed some of the issues, but not all of them. Exactly, yeah. The good has to outweigh the bad, which I don't think it did for 16. '18's list, I was excited at first, because the first half of 18's list was pretty good. I think Mega Man 4 should have been all 8 robots, but that's besides the point. That's the least of any of our concerns, given some of the other stuff that was going on. Faxanadu, I still don't know if I was okay with the password goal for that one. It's a weird case. I don't know. Lolo 3 password goal, bad. It was just... It turned into a 3-minute goal where you were barely even, like, doing anything. If you knew the route, that was it. Like, that's not interesting. And then Friday the 13th, I've warmed up to the decision a little bit over time. But I also think it's still just kind of a weird game to end on. It doesn't feel very celebratory when you finish it. Dragon Warrior 4 goal, I was in the wrong back then of what the goal should have been. But I actually think beating Chapter 4 for 20's list was better than doing just one boss in 18's list in Chapter 2. I don't know. Felt more rewarding, I guess. Oh, wait. I have the double. Yeah, I can... Okay. I messed up there. That was my fault. Can I get out of this stage and move on with the game and potentially PB in this? Come on. Thank you. Alright, rocking 2 health here is not great, but it is doable. Hell, this boss is doable on 1 HP. What? Did that one miss? Are you actually kidding? One of those kicks missed. How did that happen? Ugh. Did I hit him while he was still in iframes, maybe? Like I said, if I can't get a run of this going, I might switch games, and then maybe if there's more time, I'll come back to it. Or I'll just do this next time. I'll practice some more and then come back to it next time. I have other games we can play. It's not just this. I am having fun, it's just this game is also like, if you die, that's pretty much it. For anybody who might have missed me talking about it, if I get a sub 20 in this game, I'll probably just take that and that'll be it. I would like to get a sub 20, though. I want to be able to tell people I beat this game in 20 minutes. Oh, and don't even... We were talking about race lists before. Don't even get me started on 17's list and what I think about that one. Don't get me started. Unless you want to talk about it. But... yeah. That was close. Might have been your last one. 17 was the list where they allowed people to vote, so it was a voted list. And they allowed you to vote for anything. Kind of like what 13 was. Because they were like, oh, maybe people will actually vote in different stuff. No, everybody just voted for the exact same stuff that we've seen a million times. And staff decided to take it. I think they discussed changing that, or like dropping games or whatever, which I would have done. I don't care if I would have pissed people off. It's what I would have done, but that's just me. But yeah, 17's list had I think I counted, there were 6 games in that list that I think were actually good game and gold choices. It might be a best segment. God, I was... watching 16 and 18's list reveals, I was just disappointed. I was just disappointed. Watching 17's list reveal, I was pissed. I'm like, what the hell? Like, why? Why does nobody want to play different things? That's why I decided to run, you know, 350-something games, or decided to get my total to that much. It's because of 17's list. And then Prolifics was born after that. I didn't do running half the library for Prolifics, because it didn't exist yet. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Classic case of not getting what people are asking for. And most people at the time only wanted to play games that had been in a million times. And they don't want to play anything else, because then that would make them be like, oh, I don't want to learn this, or, you know, oh, I don't know that already, so I'm not going to be good at the race. It's like, what do you think the point is? Like, I know there's that voting controversy with 19's list. It was barely a controversy, in my opinion. Like, the controversy kind of died as soon as it started, I noticed. But, like, 19, the way they did 19's voting, I liked. There's things I think they should tweak if they do it again, but I at least liked the concept of how we did the voting there. Yeah, I guess. it used to be the point. There we go, okay. Alright, I actually feel good about this attempt here. Okay, thankfully I had the health. Yeah, but to be fair, I don't think anybody would have... I don't think anybody even thought that that was going to be a thing for that voting. Because they're like, oh, nobody rigged the votes for 13 or 15. It's like... Or 17. It's like, oh, it's gonna happen eventually, and yeah, people gamed the system. I think now people know how to circumvent that, but yeah. I don't know. I think a couple of the games that were part of the rigged voting, I think a couple of those games would have been fine to actually keep and be like, yeah, we can do this. But then some of the other ones I'm like, nah. Not until we can think of something realistic. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't know how you're gonna do Mule in a Big 20. I don't know how you're gonna do it. I'm just saying, I don't know how you're gonna do it. If you find a way, then, you know, I'll think about it, but I don't know how you're gonna do that. But, like, Home Alone 2, I actually think would be okay. King's Quest 5, I think you could make it work. I don't know if people would like it, but I think you could make it work. Hang on a minute. That's okay. Make people reach 10 or 20 of a resource. To be fair, I think Wizardry was a bit different in how that one felt more like a campaign to get it in. That one was like everybody kept advertising, hey, vote Wizardry, like that kind of thing. Some of the other games didn't feel like that. That's how I view it anyway. Like, it would be one thing if everybody rigged King's Quest 5, because everybody's like, dude, this game actually should make it. Like, let's all do it. Let's all get it. And like people are legitimately talking about it and being like, yeah, like I think this could work. But that is not what that felt like. I screwed up here, so I'm gonna take my time. Okay. I screwed up. I'm gonna take my time. I don't want to die. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'd have to go back and see what the rig list was, because there were a handful of games I don't remember all of the ones. I think Bill and Ted was one of them. I don't know what you're gonna do for that, because that game is totally random anyways. To be fair, so is Wizardry. Back to the Future 2 and 3. I don't know enough about that one to do something. I think you could make something short happen, maybe. Damn it. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, like, everybody wanted, or like, so many people were like, oh, let's do Wizardry. It's like, what goal do you want? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, I don't know what their initial idea for a goal was when they were thinking about the game being voted. It's like, okay, you want this in, what should the goal be? I don't know if that was even considered. To be fair, I think a lot of people don't think about that when they're voting games. I think that, and yeah, I would love to see that too. I wonder if I could, well, no, because the names got removed. The names of what people voted for got removed because of the rigging. Damn, can't do that. I would want Home Alone 2 for real, by the way. I actually think that game could work. It's jank, but I actually think it could work. But then again, I've been pushing for Batman Returns since 16's list. Still hasn't made it. Bigfoot? Yeah. Isn't that game just mash hell? Because if it's a mashing simulator, maybe one race or something could work as a goal. I think actually now Big 20 staff doesn't care if it's super mashy. 1 second. Okay. It's left and right mashing. Okay, it's like Double Dare. Okay. Yeah, I think if you do a short goal, I think that might pass. I think. That might be a tough sell, but yeah. That might be a tough sell, but maybe you would be able to convince people that would be okay. I need to go... If I can remember after this, I might go look up what the rig list was. Because I remember what some of them were. I don't remember all of them, though. I'm like half paying attention to this and half paying attention to chat. I'm realizing there's not a lot of downtime in this game to talk. Go away. It's funny, we're talking about this rigged voting, but it's like, at the same time, this also kind of doesn't even matter because... Again, like, this isn't even really a controversy anymore. Nobody's still reeling from the fact that King's Quest V wasn't in number 19's list. And if anybody is, then I don't know what to tell you. If I can at least get to the next screen, I'll take a death, and we're just gonna try again. Arcadia is. Alright, I'm gonna take a death. I don't like my odds here, so I'm gonna take a death. That does mean I lose the roundhouse kicks, but there's weapon pickups on the way, I think. Famous last words. JKL, I promise I will read your messages when I can, but unfortunately, this game, there's not a lot of opportunities to read chat. I like this conversation. I like it. It's just, yeah. And Patak, I will answer that as well. I'll get there. Man, to be fair, I love when chat's interesting, but unfortunately, this is a bad game for me to try to talk about stuff, because then it's... Yeah. I promise y'all, I'll get to your stuff. Ugh. Okay. If you're still talking about Bigfoot and being like a 17, 18-minute goal, is that the one you're talking about, or were you talking about a different game? Oh, King's Quest, okay. Yeah, King's Quest I actually could see viable. I actually could. Bigfoot may take some convincing. Uphill race in Bigfoot being a goal. I don't know how long that would take. Oh no, that first hit actually was not... Okay, hang on. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna take another death. Okay, I can catch up now. What would add to your convinced desire to do another Mega 16? Good question. Well, first, the time. It depends on what day, depends on what's going on in my life. That would make me do another Mega 16. Second would be if there's games that people are like, oh no, that's a bad game. That on its own is not a problem, but in my opinion, I'm actually gonna die here. In my opinion, I think you need to make those games, like, shorter, or, like, make the goals shorter. But did they say, is Mega 16 gonna be all new games that have never been in? Did they specify that? Because I think that's also gonna be a contention thing. Alright, I can work with this ability. I think taking that death to get this was actually a good call. TMB wanted to do a best of. How many Mega 16s have there been? Have there been 8 or 9? Good. Because if there's been 8, I actually could see it happening. And it's all new games. Okay, okay. So, I gotta be honest, I don't know what games I would add to the list that I think would work, because all the Genesis games I know, I think they've all been in. I think. Yeah, a good beat 'em up would do the trick. Oh. Okay. I don't have full HP, so this fight might be kind of absurd. We'll see. I don't have full HP. I don't know. Let's just play. I'm already gonna frickin' die, I think. And I am dead. And I think that cost me the sub 20. I start from here? Are you kidding, dude? I didn't know you started there. Run over. I didn't know that. I took 2 hits on that second to last boss when I thought I was just gonna take 1, but then I didn't do a kick and I did a punch instead, and that ruined it for me. Damn it. If anybody has a Switch 2 and has the Nintendo expansion pack, Wario... what is that called? Wario World is coming to the GameCube Classics thing. I don't have a Switch 2. But if I do get a Switch 2, I actually might get the expansion pack so I can get the GameCube games, because some of those I've not played. Actually, I think almost all the ones that are on there right now I have not played. Haven't played Chibi Robo, haven't done Wario World. Yeah, there's a lot. Alright, I'm gonna give it a couple more good tries, and then I'm gonna switch games, because I think I'm starting to get a bit tired of this. I'm not tired of playing games, I'm just tired of playing this. Who knows, maybe this will PB, I don't know. There was another Mega 16, I think it was Mega 16 number 7? I think I thought about doing that one, but I, like, did not have time. Or no, I think I had just done another race, and I was like, yeah, I can't do this. Was that after Big 20 number 14? It might have been, I don't know, because... Wait, what? I don't remember. I also remember Tiny 10 Remix 4 happened during 2021, and I couldn't do that because I was going on vacation. 6 is your favorite? I might be thinking of 6. I can't remember what list I'm thinking of. Wait, was 6 the Japanese US one? Well, hey, at least my sum of best is under 20 minutes now, so we know it's possible for me to get it. I just need to play well. I don't think item drops in this game are random. I think it's based on, like, when you kill the enemy or whatever. It might have been. Yeah, because I remember there was a Mega 16 that took a page out of Big 20 number 11's book, which I don't know if you should do that, where it was half games that were NTSC and then half games that were Japanese only. Because I remember Days Before Christmas was in that list. Talulu and Gekio. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Unfortunately, I don't speak Japanese, so. God, I tried to pronounce King of Demons title during the Super 16 race that I commentated this year. Thankfully, I didn't get canceled over it, but yeah, it's... You know, Genesis and Master System have prolifics now, so you never know. Are you kidding me? Where is his hitbox? Okay, I'm gonna keep going because I can still PB off of this. That was an awful boss fight. Like I said, I am getting a little tired of playing this, so... If I get to sub 20, fine. If not, I'll try again next time, whenever that is. It's not going to be tomorrow, by the way. I'm busy tomorrow night, so... If anybody was hoping to come back to my stream tomorrow night, sorry, I'm busy. Tomorrow night is the Game Awards, and if I make it back home in time when it starts... To be fair, I think I'll just do it whenever I get home. Whenever I get home, I'm going to hang out in my Discord VC, and we're going to make fun of the Game Awards, because they deserve to be made fun of. Also, Clair Obscur for Game of the Year. Yes, I actually played it. Arcadia, well, I can tell this to everybody, but Arcadia, you shared your PlayStation wrap-up, whatever it's called, from PlayStation. You know what's funny? Clair Obscur did not make my most played game this year, because I didn't put in as many hours compared to another game, which I'm surprised Granted, it was a 5-hour difference, but apparently I played Indiana Jones... and the Great Circle for 33 hours, and I only played Clair Obscur for 28 hours. So, interesting. I still have a lot of side quest stuff and like boss fights I can do in Clair Obscur. It's just, I want to play other games right now, I guess, but man, Clair Obscur is that game is just freaking insane. I don't think it's gonna do a clean sweep tomorrow because you know how award shows are. They're all rigged and they're all gonna make sure everybody gets at least one award or gets some recognition, etc. Nah, Clair Obscur at least needs to win Game of the Year, and then I think it'll be alright. That was my fault. That was my fault. I forgot what was coming. You would play it if you had a good monitor. I played it on PS5, to be fair. And I have a HD TV. So. In fact, this HD TV I have is 15 years old. Maybe I should get a new one at some point. Maybe. I don't know. I actually thought about it at one point, but I don't remember what made me decide against it. I think it was money, actually. I think I didn't have the money at the time. But that's besides the point. And no health upgrade. Your monitor has way too much input delay for modern difficult games. Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, that's kind of a thing, because in Clair Obscur you can parry stuff, and it's timing based. Yeah. Not a clean fight at all, but I don't care. Back in the green. Alright, I tell you what, this is the last attempt of this game for the night. I just took 2 hits, great. Last attempt of this game, and then we're moving on to something else. I'm not sure what that something else will be yet, but we'll see how the wind blows. How about that? It's between 2 games. Scary. This game is quite scary. Moffat Conspiracy today? Hell yeah. That game is on the not ran in 2024 list, by the way. I think. Yeah, I think it's that one, because I think Golgo 13, I think somebody did that last year. And just think, in a few weeks, if Aaron doesn't make the list, I don't think I'm going to make the list. But if Aaron makes a list of the not ran in 2025 games, I'll monitor that one, and we'll see what's on it. Because I actually am curious what's on there. Alright. It has unlimited continues Kappa. Something tells me you're joking, because I didn't... No, I think Neural told me there isn't. Or like it's complicated or something. Okay, I'll read that whenever I get a chance. What? Why was that pattern off? It does have unlimited continues. Okay. Neat. Okay, 3 HP is... that offers a little bit more breathing room. Final stage literally forces you to make a frame-perfect jump or you die. Oh, that's nice. Good game. Okay. That's a best segment. Yeah, this is for sure going to be the last attempt of this game for the night, and then after this we're moving on to something else for sure. If it fails, it fails. If it succeeds, then GG. What was that, a 1-up? Oh, I think that was a full health upgrade, but it makes no difference because I was already at full health. I will say, I am having fun playing this game, it's just... there's a couple parts of this that need to cooperate. Patak mentioned the Sega 16 race before. I only did one Sega 8 race. I think I wanted to do another one, but it might have been going on at the same time another race was or something. I don't remember. Yeah, Sega 8 number 2. I got second place on that one because Fatal Labyrinth. Who remembers that one? That frickin' stupid game. I think casually I like the concept of the game, but it's not a good race game at all. You loved that? Alright, I have... Whoa! Holy crap, I thought I died. I actually thought I was gonna die there. Oh my god, I'm panicking now, hang on. Okay. I fell between the clouds and landed on the platform below. Jeez, man. Scary, yeah, for sure, Seven. There it is. You have to land on that platform in the dark. That's fine. A little bit of a movement error, but the run's not dead, so it's fine. Come on. That's fine. Yeah! Dude, my freaking heart stopped. Like... That was a bad decision. I shouldn't have done that. Ugh. Okay. I think we're gonna do what we did last time, because I got a best segment with this in it, so I think it'll be okay. I'm gonna take a death. Let's just die. Just take the death. Alright. That's fine, I didn't like that kick ability, or the rolling ability here. The forward roll. That's fine. I actually thought my hair would clip that spike ball there. Alright, let's go. Whew, close one. I'm actually surprised I went for that. I'm just gonna wait this one out. Well, I think I have to, because there's no way to be safe there. This is a fun room, to be fair, yeah. How did I not take damage there? Excuse me? Dude, Jackie Chan, does your hair have a hitbox? Alright, another best segment here, and I have 5 HP, so I'm not taking a death on purpose this time. We're going. Alright, here we go. This is either it, or it's over for at least the night. Because we're playing something else after this is over. Alright. No pressure. Nice. This is a good ability if I can hang on to it for the entirety of this section. Okay. Can I get some health? Appreciate it. I don't know why he doesn't shoot sometimes. I don't know if it's based on your positioning or whatever, or like your movement. Oh my gosh, Jackie Chan. Alright, whatever, that's fine. Come on, Jackie Chan. We can do this. I can take 3 hits to be completely fine. Fine. All right. Two more should do it, honestly. Okay, hang on. Still in it. Just don't panic. You freaking jerk, I hate you. Okay, I'm gonna have 5 HP here. Which is okay, but I need to... Okay. Let's just play the video game and see what happens. Just play the game. Just play the game. Oh, man, we got him. Sub 20 minutes, Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu. We got it. We got it. I had to play that spider fight a little safe, but that's okay. Thanks for the GG's, JKL and Patak. PP Gaming. Limcarius, thanks for the GG. Welcome on in. I'll post this in the Prolifics Discord. Thanks for the GG, Arcadia. The beginning of this run was not good, but it got better toward the end, but that's where my time save was. All good. Fun game, really good game. Really good game. It's not a perfect game or anything, but it's a really good one. I like this game. And I've got the... I beat it on cartridge this time, actually. Last time I played on Power Pack. I got my EverDrive at the beginning of 2024, so that shows you how long it's been since I've actually played this. Alright. I'll let the credits run for a bit, and then we'll put it in the next game. Actually, I'll just show you what game we're going to do next. Let's do this one. This next game, unfortunately, I don't have the cart for. But that's okay. I want to see if I can PB at least one more time in this game. I commentated Big 20 number 21. I wasn't a racer in it. But if I had done it, and if I was asked what my favorite game of that list was, it's this. I don't know why. This game just clicked with me. But also, there's a strat I wasn't using, so I'm going to see if I can... capitalize on it. Some people... What I used to do is I would use forward, B, and then throw. But I see people kick instead, and I think that's actually a little bit faster, because I think it does more damage. Well, when it hits. I'll keep going for now. Also, this game exploded after Big 20 when this was put in. Yeah, I would have lost only like half a second. Instead, I'm losing a lot more. Whatever, I'll keep going. And yes, your eyes don't deceive you. This is a fighting game on the NES. I think, is this the only one? I know Joy Mech Fight is a Famicom fighting game, but is this the only fighting game on NES? There's probably homebrews of stuff, but... Okay. That might be a best segment, actually. Nice. I predicted this would get in Big 20 number 21, and I got it right. I predicted this would be in it, and it made it. Okay. Well, it would have been a best segment if I didn't get hit, but Don likes to fight, so... Yeah, I would have best segmented by like a second. That's okay. Alright, bonus. Come on. Oh, whoops, hang on. Come on! Why is this not? Did they patch this? That was bad. I'll keep going, but that was bad. Come on. God, that takes forever to get out of there. Bad. Casey likes to block. That was awful. Holy crap, Casey, what is your problem? Might be a reset. We'll see. Yeah, it's a reset. That's too much. Alright, try again. That was another thing, too. I didn't really have too many chances to, like, do resets for this game, because I was practicing Big 20. Tonight I can do as many runs of this as I want. Come on! Leo, what the hell? Dude, what? I will admit, another reason I wanted to play this again is because a couple weeks ago, I bought a TMNT Cowabunga collection for my PS5. It was cheap, and plus, you know, trophies. And this game is on that pack. And I was like, you know what? I want to play this again. That was a good one. I'm just showing the options to verify what I'm doing. And plus, it helps for speedrun.com verification. They don't have to be like, what settings were you on? I'll show you. I got you back. Alright. If nothing else, I got my sub 20 in Jackie Chan. If the rest of these games don't go well, it's okay. Probably didn't need to do that other kick after I hit him in the air, but whatever. I was like, what's that noise? It's my neighbor putting away his trash can. Raph, can you stop? Frickin' jerk. Well, I'm not getting that 5 seconds back. Unless he gives up on this next round. If he gives up, I might have a shot, but... Yeah. Dude, why are you blocking everything I'm doing? Okay, I'll save 2 seconds, I think. Nope, I'm wrong. I actually lost half a second. Yay. Alright, well, that would have been a best segment, but because he hit me, it's not going to be a instant countdown. It's going to take time to count my points. Thanks, Don, you jerk. Whatever. I get another chance at the bonus this time. Why is this not working? Okay, I need to practice this. Can you believe I'm practicing? Which one is it? Okay. I don't know why I keep failing this bonus game over and over again, so I'm gonna look up why that could be. Is anyone playing with input display? Yes. Thank you, Angel Undead, for having input display. Because I don't know what I'm doing. It's right and then A. It looks like you have to separate this out. Wait. Thank God there's a move list. Hey, Apollo. Every time I did this, I'd fail to first, then get the rhythm. Yeah. Come on. Come on. This freaking stupid bonus game. I don't remember what my best time on this bonus is. I think my best is 16. I'm pretty sure I have had one perfect bonus there. Alright, back to it. Come on, stop blocking, man. I'm actually surprised I have a sub 6 in this game. I want a better one, but... I must have gotten super lucky. I can't tell if I like the kick or the... I don't know if I like forward kick or forward punch more. Or maybe alternating between... I don't know. I see people do both. I don't know, maybe a mix of both? I don't know. I'm not good at fighting games in general, so... A running gag in my stream is that I hate JRPGs, which I don't. But it's a running gag. And, I think what's more true is, it's not that I hate fighting games, I'm just bad at all of them. I don't get fighting games. Like, I'm not good at doing combos and putting in the correct inputs to do certain moves and all that, like... Not my thing. I'm a bit better at platform fighters, but yeah. Like Smash Brothers, Nickelodeon Brawl, like I can do those. But oh my god, Raph, why did you cost me so much time? You jerk. Whatever. If the rest of this goes fine, it's fine. Excuse me, Don? Who said you could do that? Alright. Dude, was I playing Jackie Chan for an hour and a half? Jeez. To be fair, I got my sub 20, so it was worth it. It's just, you know. Holy crap, I spent 20 minutes doing that. Alright. We get another chance at the bonus. Where I can save time. Like, I can save time if I just do it right. Good best segment on that one. Oh my god, Mikey. This is why I don't play as you in any other game. I just practiced that, man. Like, what the hell? Still ahead. I don't think I'm going to do the kick strategy on Casey anymore. I think it's better to punch. And then Hothead, we're just throwing him every time. We're not going to do anything crazy. And then Shredder, just pray that I get the strat correct. And that he doesn't block me too many times. That was actually a little too early for a attack there. But it worked out. Make sure that's... There we go. Hey, Golden Ogre. Shredder crushes PB dreams. True. Thanks for the good luck. Easiest fight in the game. Still have to do it one more time, but yeah. Too bad you can't skip this cutscene, but whatever. It's fine. Alright. I haven't actually done this Shredder fight in like 2 months. So, here we go. Bad time to admit that. Okay. Just gotta do that one more time and I win. Actually, I lied. I was playing Cowabunga Collection on PS5, so I did it 2 weeks ago. Sorry, I lied. It's been 2 weeks since I've done this fight. Alright, come on. Focus. Sub 550. Got it. I think I split slightly early. That might still be 547. I can frame count it later if I have to. But we did it. We did it. Raph, you jerk. And bonus game was bad. I had a rusty shredder, but I separated my A and didn't get hurt. You what? Thanks for the GG's, Arcadia, Golden Ogre, Patak. Thanks for the Pog, Apollo. I agree, that is pretty Pog. Challenge the normal mode next time. How about screw you? No, I'm just kidding. This game is awesome. I'm glad this game got into the last big 20. I'm sad I couldn't race in it. I'm glad I was able to commentate, but yeah, this was my favorite game of that list. It was this. I don't know why. This game just made sense in my head. And I predicted it. I predicted it would make it, and it did. I could probably keep trying this and see if I can improve this by a few more seconds, but for tonight, I'm going to move on. I am happy with 547. Dude, how many PBs have I gotten in the last week? I got 2 tonight, so let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 in the last... Or no, hold on. Sorry, that's a lie. Okay, in the last month, I've gotten 11. In the last 10 days. This month, I've gotten 11. I'm also bad at math, so I probably still counted that wrong somehow. Okay, the EverDrive's still in, and one of the 2 games I have to use EverDrive because I don't have a cart. So let's do it. Yeah, let's just do that. I actually don't know if I'm going to PB this next game tonight. If not, it's okay. We'll try again next time. But I realized my time in this game was really bad. I heard a noise. Give me 1 second. It's probably nothing, but I'm just making sure. Yeah, it's nothing. I was like, what is that? It's probably an alien. They're gonna suck my brain out on stream. It's on character control and ends on the screen transition after killing the final boss. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright. Cliffhanger time. I would have had to learn this back in like was it 17? Yeah, 2017, but I backed out of this big 20 that it was in. I learned it in my own time, to be fair. So, alright, here we go. I don't really have a goal here, I just want to try to save some time. I haven't played the NES one as much as... Funnily enough, I haven't played this one as much as the Game Boy version. Or the Game Gear version. So let's see if I can improve this at all. I might go for a couple risky jumps, but that's fine. Including here. Damn it! I didn't jump high enough at that last one. January 2026 Prolifics. New at 4. Squorg of Flarks after he absorbed Alex PP from his brain. Squorg of Flarks. That sounds like an alien, to be fair. That's pretty good. I have to listen to the music for that one. Funnily enough, I don't even... Like, this game... I think objectively this game is bad, but subjectively there's things about this I like. I don't know why. It's just... It's my opinion. Good luck finding a card of this game, by the way. I actually have a Cliffhanger... I have the Game Boy cartridge, and I have... Hang on. And I have the Super Nintendo cartridge. Super Nintendo version of this game is a beat-em-up. Fun fact. Alright, here we go. Well, that's not the super important one. Here it is. Hoo-ah! There we go. Shoutouts to Arcus. Lost my momentum there, that's okay. Yeah, so I remember Sega Crew did some kind of event. I should not have done... I don't know why I did it that way. That's bad. Sega Crew did an event where they ran 3 Stallone games in a row. It was like Rambo... I think it was like a Rocky game or something? And then they did Cliffhanger Game Gear. And I was like, oh, hey, I know this game. There's no resources on it. I'll make a guide for you guys. Best segment somehow, okay. Hang on. It's faster to go up this way. I didn't want to get caught there. It's fine. That works. I will say combat on this version of Cliffhanger is way easier than Game Boy or Game Gear for that matter. Thank God I got my momentum there. Bad fight, it's okay. That's fine, keep going. Damn. Maybe it's not okay. Oh, and for anybody who doesn't know, in order to run in this game, you have to hold forward and up. You have to hold both of those. so that's fun. All right. Whee! Oh boy. Okay, that's bad. Well, hang on. There's a backup. All right, we missed it. That would have been a time save if I was able to get up that way, because you can pick up the climbing gear sooner than later. But now I'm forced to get it. It's fine. Pretty sure I can still PB off of this by a good few seconds. So if memory serves, that one ice platform isn't there on the Game Boy version. You have to wait for a log and then go over. I might be wrong. But yeah, you don't have to do that on the NES version for some reason. So, unfortunately, I have to waste some time to go get the climbing gear here. We are going to make a break for it, though. So, if you get hit, you fall. However, if you're over ground, you'll land on the ground. If you're not over ground, sucks to suck. Alright. Don't soft lock. Okay. This might PB. We'll see. Unless I screw this up. Okay, okay, I saw him fall off. I saw him fall off. I'm gonna guess 745. I don't know how long it takes for him to get up to this point. We'll see. We'll see. 744! There we go. That's actually where most of my time save was, is the last stage. Alright, cool. I might rest my thumb and then go again, but I'm happy with that. Thanks for the GG's Arcadia, Patak, and Demian. I moved up one spot on the leaderboard. One. But that's okay. Yeah, the middle of the run was bad, but the rest of it was fine. Yeah, I think we'll try a few more attempts of this, and then we'll move on. My thumb hurts a little bit, not gonna lie. I could play with the dog bone controller, but I'm not going to. My PB in this game, my last one, was from a little over 6 years ago. I was still in that bedroom. So yeah. And I was on Power Pack, so yeah. Yep. Alright, let's try again. Let's see if we can do it again. But better. If not, that's okay, but we'll try again. We got APB. Let's see if we can do one better. Oh, what am I doing? That was silly of me. Good. I still got that, so I'll keep going. I probably lost half a second, though. At least. Nice. You have to jump, like, very late. It's not frame perfect, but you gotta jump very late on that one. Damn it, that's fine. Okay. Dude, this rock RNG is terrible. I think on Game Gear, Viper figured out that it's not RNG. But I don't know about Game Boy and NES. I would assume no, but I don't know. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? I'm gonna start over. I've never seen Cliffhanger, by the way. This is based off a movie, if anybody... Yeah. I've never seen it. A little bit before my time. Oh, you stupid bird. Good. Nice. Oh my gosh, dude. I didn't even get hit by a rock that time. Oh, well. Speak the devil. There it is. That's not it. Is it at the very edge? Is that where I'm supposed to jump? Hang on. Oh, apparently that's not... Oh, wait, I remember. Hang on. I think it's... It's some sort of short jump there, and then... It's between the trees. You do a short jump and then jump. Okay. I got it now. I got it. Starting to get better at that set of 3 jumps there. Nice. There it is. First time I hit that tonight. Oh, that's... Oh, wait, I made it. Okay, sweet. I thought that rock was gonna make me not make it, but I made it. I hate that I get enjoyment out of this game. You look at this game and you're like, dude, this game is so ugly, what the hell? But then you play it and it's like, hey, I'm kind of enjoying this a little bit. There it is. You don't have to turn around and go back and all that, but I do that just to guarantee that I get enough momentum for this. No! What the heck, man? Why did that happen? Lame. Sorry about that. Okay. Looking at my phone. Those kids and their damn phones. My phone case, though, is a Sly Cooper phone case, though. Is anybody really surprised? I'm gonna be honest, my left thumb is starting to hurt really bad. If it gets to the point where I like can't do anything with it, I will switch games, but the problem is that the game I'm gonna switch to is also a mashy game, so maybe I won't do that tonight. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know yet. I could go, like, run my thumb under some cold water or something. That might help. Okay, thank you. God, it's freaking... Can y'all even see that? It's showing up a little bit on the camera, but yeah. Come to think of it, I haven't seen many Sylvester Stallone movies. I have seen Rocky. I have. I actually saw it for a cinema studies class I took in high school. I needed an elective, and it's a class about watching movies, and then you had to do an assignment over the movie. So we watched Rocky. I don't remember what the project was. I think it was just an essay about, like, what we thought of, like, the acting or whatever, or what we thought of, you know, just what we thought of the movie. Good movie. I've only seen the first Rocky, though, so if anybody likes the rest of the Rockies, I unfortunately cannot speak on those. I've never seen them. Only the first. Nice. For a brief moment, it looked like I wasn't going to make that, but we got it. Good. Wait, why do I do this? I don't know why I keep taking that path. That's not faster. I'm glad I caught myself, but still, like... I'm gonna lose time anyways because of that. Thank you, Rock RNG. I don't know if it's random in this game. Game Gear, it's not, believe it or not. Sviper did the work to figure that one out. Shoutouts to Sviper, helping out. He's helped me with, like, Demolition Man Genesis and Pitfall and all that. Alright, that screen was okay. Hang on, am I going crazy, or was there supposed to be a guy that spawned there to fight me and then I had to kill him to progress the screen? Am I going insane? Or is that the next... Is that the next level? Yes. Yeah, wait, no, seriously, yes, that's the answer. How do... I despawned him? Is that a thing? How did I do that? I mean, it saves 3 seconds, but, like, that's 3 seconds in a game that's 7 minutes. How did I do that? What? I'm so lost. I'm gonna look into that. If this run PBs, I'm gonna look into that and figure out what's going on. I don't understand how I did that. I have always fought that guy, to my knowledge. This part of the game is really cool. You ride him like a frickin' snowboard. That's awesome. My thumb hurts. Whatever, it's fine. It's 3 more minutes. If this PBs, it's only 3 more minutes of gameplay. And then I can not worry about it anymore. Alright, didn't get that. That's okay. Best segment didn't get it either, so it works out. Forget there's a cutscene there. I'm just remembering that I did this for NES Odyssey, and I soft-locked on the helicopter. If you kill him too late, he never flies back. So you're just soft-locked. The only thing you can do is, I think you are able to kill yourself if you just stand still, because then you'll freeze to death. But I didn't know that. I can play a little safe here, because we do have 15 seconds of a lead. Okay, it worked out. No pressure. I don't know why I jumped there, that's bad. Might lose a second or two for that. That's okay. Well, shit. I have to hit him on the way back. I think this will be 7:37. I lost a lot of time there. Damn. It is a PB. It is a PB, and I'll probably take it. But that helicopter fight was bad. I was slow. When I ran back to the left, I was too slow. Ugh. Is this gonna PB? Hang on. Will this even PB? Yeah, it is. It's 7:42. Ugh. I kind of want to try again. I'm not happy with that. Yeah, I'm gonna go again. That was really good up until the last split, and then I lost all of it. I'm gonna try one more time. Yeah. Thanks for the GG, Patak. I appreciate it all the same. I'm gonna go wash my thumb, or run my thumb under some cold water and see if that helps, because it is, like, on fire, basically. So I'll be right back. I have returned. I ended up having to take a pee break, so it worked out. Okay, let's try to get, like, a decent PB. If I'm behind by, like, 5 or 6 seconds going to the last split, that's fine. But I would like to be better, I guess. If that helicopter fight went fine, I would have had a 729, maybe? Something like that. Good. Wait. There we go. Stupid rocks. Well, I'm definitely going to be behind after this, but I'll keep going. Because there's nothing you can do about that, as far as I know. Oh, I said I was going to look at how I despawn that one enemy in this stage. I never did. My bad, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I didn't take time to figure out how I despawn that one guy. Excuse me? How is this not working? It's not gonna matter if I make it to the next screen, but still. Like, what the hell? Yeah, this guy. I don't know how I despawned this guy last time. That sucks, man, that run died. Well, it didn't die, but it ended on a whimper. That word sounds weird coming out of my mouth. I never use that word. You ever just say something and you're like, dude, I don't talk that way. Yeah, it only lost me a second and a half. That's fine. This pace is fine. It really is. The last split is what we care about. I need a different strat for that part. What? I was like, where's the boss? Okay, that was bizarre, but whatever, it's fine. This game is weird. It's weird that this game even released on the NES. It's like, why even bother? It's the same as the Game Boy one and the Game Gear one. Like, what was even the point? But whatever, I digress. Damn it. Just barely got my momentum there, but that's still kind of cutting it close. Let's see what the damage is on this split, because I think I'm going to lose time, but I don't know how much. That's not that bad. I just need this split to go well, and then we have another shot on the helicopter, and then that's it. We're fine. A little bit dangerous there, but we're fine. Okay. Come on. This climb just has to be decent. It doesn't have to be good. Oh my god. Okay. Not a great climb. That's okay. Alright, we have another shot. Here we go. This helicopter fight needs to go well. And then don't choke at the end. Okay. Don't soft lock. Yes, okay. Alright. Stay calm. It's not over yet until I kick this guy in the face. It's just jump and kick. Just jump and kick. That's it. Jump and kick him in the face. That's it. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. 733. It would have been 732. That's okay. I'm happy with 733. I would have been tied for 28th, but instead I'm 29th. That's okay. I will take this. 733 cliffhanger. I'm happy. Oh, hang on. I have to... Yeah! Thanks for the yappa talk. I can still save some more time here. Maybe I'll be tempted to in the future, but for now I'm good with it. Alright, well here's the thing, y'all. My thumb still hurts. I was able to get through Cliffhanger. I was able to get through the rest of it after running my thumb under some water. However, like I said, my thumb hurts. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to tell you guys what game was on the agenda tonight if I still had more time and energy. I was going to play Double Dare again. However, because my thumb hurts really bad, I think we're going to save that for next time. So yeah, I think it's in our best interest. Let's save Double Dare for next time. I would like to get a sub 10 in that game. My trivia sucks in that run, so let's try to, yeah. But also, I think this will be okay, because I did start a little bit late. Yeah, that is a thumb killer. So I think what we're gonna do, I actually am gonna look at some work stuff, some work-related stuff, and then, tomorrow night, like I said, I'm going to a friend's house to help babysit, dog sit, etc. But also, you know, I should be back home before the Game Awards start, but if not, it's okay. I might miss the start of it, but when I get back home, I'll probably hang out in Discord VC and we'll make fun of the awards show. And then I don't know what I'm doing this weekend, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I will say, I don't want to speak too much on this right now. Maybe at the end of the year, I'll talk about it a bit more. But I definitely feel a lot more energized regarding, like, streaming, because I'm not so hell-bent on... I'm doing things differently. I'm not planning things out, and I really am deciding, do I want to do this tonight? Yeah, I do. I don't feel like it. I'm not going to. Like, I really am trying to be better about that. And I think that's actually helping a lot. I think it's helping my mental state a lot more, is just not being so, you know, stressed over, like, I need to stream. Instead, it's just like, hey, I feel like doing this, so I'm gonna do it. It's been good. It's been good. So, like I said, I may talk about that more in depth later, yeah, past few streams have been good, so I'm happy. And like I said, maybe I'll even look at this before next time. I did have one other, like, challenge thing I could do, kind of like what I did with Persona and with Pokemon. I did have one other idea in mind, but this one's different in that I actually do need to practice it at least once just to make sure I can do it. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I haven't even looked at it yet. It's an idea. So, alrighty. I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna get these runs highlighted and uploaded, and I'll get the archive uploaded. I'll take care of all that. So we may talk tomorrow night if y'all want, or I'll see you maybe this weekend. We'll see. Maybe this weekend I'll take off. I don't know. So anyways, have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye-bye.